Children, now let us continue the exercise which is containing the problems based on the areas of similar triangles. Now let us see the fifth question. D, E and F are respectively the midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA of triangle ABC. Find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. Now here it is said that D is a midpoint of AB and E is a midpoint of BC and F is a midpoint of AC. As they are midpoint means here DE, EF and DF are the lines joining the midpoints of two sides of the triangle, and naturally this is parallel to the third side. So DE is a line joining the midpoint of AB and BC. It must be parallel to the third side AC and half of AC. And also EF is a line joining the midpoint of BC and AC. So it must be parallel to the third side AB and half of the third side AB. Similarly, DF is a line joining the midpoint of AB and AC. It must be parallel to BC and half of BC. So let us note that here DE is a line joining the midpoints of what and what? D is a midpoint of AB means that becomes AB and BC. AB and BC. Therefore, you can say that here DE must be parallel to AC and DE must be half of AC. D must be half of AC. That implies, therefore you can say that AC is equals to 2DE. AC is equals to 2DE. And next you take EF. EF is a line joining the midpoint of BC and AC. Therefore, you can say that here EF must be parallel to the third side, that is AB. EF must be parallel to AB, and also here you know that AB is twice of EF. So AB is equals to 2EF, because you know that here EF is half of AB, so AB is equals to 2EF. Next, third one is DF. So DF is a line joining the midpoint of, so DF is a line joining the midpoint of AB and AC. Therefore, you can take that DF is parallel to BC, and also BC is equals to 2DF. That is, DF is half of BC and also DF is parallel to BC. So BC is equals to 2DF. So here from first, second and third you can say that here there are parallelograms BE FD and EC FD and AD FA. So you take here you can take that. Therefore, you can take that here if you consider this is first one, this is second one, this is third one. Here first we have to prove that triangle DEF and triangle ABC are similar. By using any one of the similarity criterion, first we have to prove that triangle DEF is similar to triangle ABC. So you write the names of the triangle DEF and triangle ABC. In triangle DEF and triangle ABC, here you prove that BC is equals to 2DF and AB is equals to 2EF and AC is equals to 2DE. So you write that first ratio you take here DE by AC. DE by AC, that is, here you know that AC is twice of DE. DE by AC means you write 2DE, that is equals to 1 by 2. DD cancels. What is remaining here? 1 by 2. So how you got it? You consider this is fourth, and from which one you got here? DE and AC, that is first here. From first you got that one. From first it is. Next second you take EF here, that is EF by AB you take. EF by AB, again you know that AB is twice of EF, that is proved here. AB is twice of EF, that is AB is equals to 2F, that is from second. So you write EF, you write EF only, and AB is 2EF. So again you will get 1 by 2. Consider this is fifth, that is from second. From 2 you got it. Next third one ratio, that is DEF is over. Next you take DF. DF by BC. That also you proved. BC is twice of DF. Here BC is twice of DF. So you write DF by BC means 2DF. That is also is equals to 1 by 2. Then it is sixth one. That is from third it is. So the first ratio DE by AC, that is equals to DE by 2DE. So DE 1s are, DE 2s are, so 1 by 2. EF by AB, that becomes EF by 2EF. EF 1s are, EF by 2Fs are, you will get 1 by 2. Next third ratio DF by BC, that is DF 1s are, DF 2s are, so 1 by 2. From 4th, 5th, 6th. From 4th, 5th, 6th, what you can write? DE by AC is equals to EF by AB is equals to DF by BC. So you can write that here triangle DEF is similar to triangle ABC. So you write triangle DEF is similar to triangle ABC. DEF is similar to triangle, you can write here DE, that is CAB you can write, because here you know that here it is DE by AC is equals to EF by AB and DF by BC. So you must write triangle DEF is similar to triangle CAB. Then you take the areas here. Here what you have to prove? Area of ratio, find the ratio of the area of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. So you write here so which criteria is used here? The similarity criterion used is SSS, because the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So it is SSS similarity. SSS similarity criterion. Therefore, here next you take the ratio. What you have to prove? Area of triangle DEF by area of triangle CAB is equals to that, that is DE by CAD whole square. DE by CAD whole square. Here that is equals to DE by CA means that is AC, that is equals to what? 2DE. CA is 2DE by whole square. That is also is equals to, you will get that DE square by 4DE square. 2 square is 2, 4 here, and D square. So D square 1 is D square 4 is it is. So D square cancels means it becomes 1 by 4. 1 by 4. So the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC is 4. That one is to 4 here. Therefore, ratio of area of triangle DEF is to, so you write, what is that? Area of triangle DEF is to area of triangle ABC is here 1 is to 4. The ratio is 1 is to 4. Next, sixth question. Prove that the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. So let us have the two similar triangles ABC and triangle ABC and triangle PQR, and let us have the median AD in triangle ABC and PS in the triangle PQR. So you can have that D is the midpoint of BC and SC is the midpoint of QR. Now it is given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So their sides are in the same proportion. That is AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR is equals to AC by PR. Now as D is a midpoint of BC means here BC is twice of BD or twice of DC, and as SC is a midpoint of QR means here QS or SR are half of QR and QR is twice of QS and SR. So by using that relation we will have that triangle ABD is similar to triangle PQS. Then we will have AB by PQ is equals to AD by PS. By using that we will get the ratio. So first you take what is given here. So given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR and AD is a median of triangle ABC and PS is a median of triangle PQR. Therefore you can have that here. Therefore it becomes D is a midpoint of BC. Therefore D is a midpoint of BC. Therefore you can write here BC is equals to 2BD or 2DC. So BC is equals to 2BD, and again here you have it 1. Next you take in triangle PQR, that is PS. PS is a median of triangle PQR. Therefore, here S becomes the midpoint of S is the midpoint of what? QR. Therefore, you can write that here QR is equals to twice of QS or twice of SR. Twice of QS. Consider this is second. As triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, the corresponding sides are in proportion. Therefore, you can write AB by PQ is equals to AC by PR is equals to BC by QR. Why it is? Because triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Or you can also write that the sides of the similar triangles are in the same ratio, or ratio of the corresponding sides of the similar triangles are equal here. Anything you can write here. Now here you write that is AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR, that is equals to, or otherwise you write AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR is equals to, BC by QR means you can write BC means 2BD and QR means 2QS. So the ratio becomes AB by PQ is equals to, you will get BD by QS you will get. So consider this is here third one you take. Third one. Next you take that in triangle ABD and triangle PQS and triangle PQS, you write the ratio, that is AB by PQ is equals to BD by QS, and also you can write angle B is equals to angle Q. So you write angle B is equals to angle Q because here triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Because triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, the corresponding angles of the similar triangles are equal. Therefore, angle B is equals to angle Q. And the ratio AB by PQ is equals to BD by QS, that is from third. It is from third. Therefore, you can say that according to SAS similarity criterion, here the two sides are in same ratio, angle made by them are equal. So you take, therefore triangle ABD is similar to triangle PQS. So with similarity criterion here, SAS similarity criterion. SAS similarity criterion. Therefore, you can say that here AB by PQ is equals to BD by QS and also AD by PS. Therefore, you can say that here AB by PQ is equals to, and also that is AD by PS. AB by PQ is equals to AD by PS. You know that here the sides of the corresponding sides of the similar triangles are in the same ratio. Corresponding sides of similar triangles are in the same ratio. Now you take the area here. Here, prove that the areas of two similar triangles is equals to the squares of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Now you take the area of the triangle ABC by area of the triangle PQR. As triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equals to, that you know, that is AB by PQ the whole square. AB by PQ the whole square, and you know that here AB by PQ is nothing but AD by PS the whole square, that is. So if you take this is fourth one, that is fourth one, you can write that is from fourth. From fourth it is. Therefore what you can say, area of the similar triangles are equal to the squares of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Therefore you write area of two similar triangles is equals to the area of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. Square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. Here AD and PS are the medians. So you got AD by PS the whole square. Therefore area of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. Now let us solve the seventh question. Prove that the area of an equilateral triangle described on one side of a square is equal to half the area of the equilateral triangle described on one of its diagonals. Here what you have to prove, area of an equilateral triangle described on one side of a square is equal to half the area of the equilateral triangle described on one of its diagonal. See the figure here. Here ABCD is a square and BC is a side and AC is a diagonal, and there is an equilateral triangle on this side BC. So let us have, this is BXC, and another equilateral triangle is there on this diagonal AC, that is AYC. Now here we have to prove that area of triangle BXC is half the area of the triangle AYC. And here let us have the side of the square. You know that all the sides of the squares are equal. So let us have each side of the square is equals to x here. You note down that in the figure ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square in which AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA, all are equals to x, and also you find the diagonal AC in terms of x. So you know that in the square all the angles are equals to 90 degree. So you take the right angle triangle ADC in right angle triangle ADC apply the Pythagoras theorem here. That is, AC is the hypotenuse. AC square is equals to AD square plus CD square. That is, AC square is equals to AD is x square, that CD is square also x, that is x square here. AD square is x square, CD square is also x square. So AC square is equals to 2x square and AC is equals to, if you take square root on both the side, you will get AC is equals to root 2x it is. AC is equals to root 2x. Consider this is first year. And here, here both triangle BCX and triangle AYC are equilateral triangle. And the formula to find the area of the equilateral triangle. So what is the formula? Area of an equilateral triangle is equals to area of equilateral triangle is area of equilateral triangle equals, that is root 3 by 4 into square of the side of the, that is side square. Now here use this formula to find the equilateral triangle to get the area of the BXC, which is an equilateral triangle. Similarly, to get the area of the triangle AYC, that is also equilateral triangle. So you write area of triangle AYC is equals to root 3 by 4 into the side is here root 2x whole square, that becomes root 3 by 4 into root 2 whole square is 2, so it becomes 2x square. So it becomes equals to 2 into, you take 2 this side, then it becomes 2 into root 3 by 4 x square it is. So consider that is second here. Next you take the area of the triangle, equilateral triangle BXC. So you take area of triangle BXC, that is also is equals to root 3 by 4 into x square it is, root 3 by 4 x square. And you know that here root 3 by 4 x square is nothing but half into 2 into root 3 by 4 x square. Here root 3 by 4 x square is equals to half into 2 into root 3 by 4 x square, that is equals to half into area of triangle AYC, because this becomes the area of the triangle AYC. So you can take that, therefore area of triangle BXC is equals to half into area of triangle AYC. So here BXC is a equilateral triangle described on the side of the square, and AYC is an equilateral triangle described on the diagonal of the same square. Pick the correct answer and justify. Here 8th question. ABC and BDE are two equilateral triangles such that D is the midpoint of BC. Ratio of the areas of triangle ABC and triangle BDE is. Here you know that equilateral triangles are always similar and their sides are proportional, and D is a midpoint of BC means here you know that the sides of the triangle BDE are half the sides of the triangle ABC. So the sides are in the ratio 2:1 and the areas will be in the ratio 2 square is to 1 square, that is 4:1. So the ratio is here 4:1. So if you take the example here, you know that here it is given that here let us have the triangle ABC. So this is a triangle ABC and this is a point D, and you know that here D is the midpoint of BC it becomes. So naturally, as they are both of them are equilateral triangle and their corresponding sides are proportional and the corresponding sides are in the ratio 2:1 and their areas will be in the ratio there is a 2 square is to 1 square, means that is 4:1. Next one is sides of two similar triangles are in the ratio 4:9. Then the area of these triangles are in the ratio. Here the ratio of the sides are given. Then the areas becomes the squares of each in the ratio, that is 4 square is to 9 square it becomes. You know that 4 square is to 9 square, that is 16 is to 81 it is. Here sides are given means then the ratio of the area becomes their squares here, that is 4 square is to 9 square, 16 is to 81. Here the answer is D. In this case the answer is C.